So, hi, this is my code to find the correlation between height and weights. So, first I import the packages, pandas, as well as the matplotlib, and I have one main function where I first load the dataset and then I separate it into male and female, and then create a scatter plot and separating them into male female by labeling them as well as coloring the males in red and the females in blue. Uh, then I calculate the mean standard deviation outliers. Um, then I define the outlier bounds so that the four oddly outlier bounds would be usable. And then I create the outlier bounds with the dotted lines. And then I identify the outlier points and I add the outlier text next to the outlier points so that the outlier we can know which are the outlier points. And then I create the regression line and add the labels and legends and I show the plot. Now I'm going to run my code. So this gives an height weight correlation scatter plot. So these are the four edges of the outliers and only one is plotted in the outlier, that is also the male outlier, and this green line is the regression line. So I wanted to create a scatter plot, so I used a scatter function in which I plot the male data's height against the male data's weight and it to be labeled as red, it to be colored as red, and also I have set the transparency value as 0.5. Similar to the male data, for the female data I plotted it for height against the weight and colored it with blue and labeled it as female, and I set the transparency as 0.5 here also. To plot the regression line, first I wanted to find the endpoints of the line using the maximum and minimum values for the height variable. Then I calculated the corresponding weight values by providing the regression equation. Finally, I used the plot function from the MATLAB function to get the regression line. I identified the outlier points by checking if they fell into the outlier bonds. Then I iterated over the outlier points and used the MATLAB's text uh, function to add the text outlier close to each of the outlier points. This is the code for adding the text near to the outlier points.